Hello everyone, and welcome to the University of Kentucky's Gatton College of Business and Economics Alumni Hall of Fame. I'm Michelle Lowe, the Director of Alumni Engagement, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to one of the most inspiring evenings of the year. Tonight, we will recognize and celebrate the finest and most accomplished graduates of Gatton College, and I'd like to extend a special welcome to you, our inductees, and your family and friends. It has been such an honor interviewing you, meeting your colleagues, and hearing all the amazing things they had to say about you. And I can't wait to premiere your videos tonight. While we wish we could host this event in person, we want everyone to sit back, relax, pour your favorite drink, or grab your favorite snack. If you are logged in and watching from Facebook, please feel free to share, comment, and spread the love. Tonight is all about you. And so without further ado, let's introduce our co-host for the evening, the man from the land down under, Dean Simon Sheether.
Thank you, Michelle. And again, welcome to the 27th Annual Gatton College Alumni Hall of Fame. Here at the college, we host a variety of events, but this is my absolute favorite event of the year. The quality of the Gatton alums is just amazing, and tonight we celebrate the absolute best of the best. Those who have demonstrated leadership, creativity, service, and excellence in all they do. And let's not forget what I always say, the greatest competitive advantage anyone can have is hard work. These folks got where they are because they put in long hours, launched innovative solutions, and chased their dreams until they became reality. I'm so excited to be here tonight and to recognize the work that these outstanding alumni have done. As we say in Australia, we're going to celebrate those right at the top of the wazza. Before we get started with our inductees, let's start with our Distinguished Young Alumni Award. We created this award 3 years ago to honour and recognise alums who are 45 and under. This year, I'm pleased to announce our recipient is Nathan Winters. Nathan earned his economics degree in 2001 and is Chief Financial Officer of Zebra Technologies in Lincolnshire, Illinois.
Hi, I'm Nathan Winters. I'm a 2001 graduate of the Gatton College of Business, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Zebra Technologies. So Zebra is headquartered here in Chicago. We have offices all around the world, New York, London, and Singapore. And we serve a variety of industries from retail, where our customers are all the big name retailers that you would expect to see, hospitals, manufacturing, transportation, and logistics. So really we cover several different industries and probably a lot of the companies that everyone's heard of.
We're not a household consumer brand name, but most people come across our products and solutions in their daily lives.
So if you've been to one of your local retailers and asked if they had something in inventory or where they could locate it, they may have likely used one of Zebra devices to find out if they had that in stock, or your package delivery driver, when they dropped off a box and scanned it, you may have noticed that they were probably using a Zebra device.
I would describe Nate as just a terrific individual. A rare combination of strong business acumen, but I would say above all, a great person.
I'm responsible for all the financial activities for the company, from investor relations to financial planning and reporting. My primary responsibility, though, with the leadership team is ensure we're delivering value to our shareholders, customers, and employees.
He has strong values, high integrity, and he's just fun to be around. Everybody loves working with Nate.
But when I think of Kentucky, I think of bourbon, and the only thing that came out better than bourbon from Kentucky is Nate.
I think this Young Alumni Award is just a terrific acknowledgement and recognition of Nate's accomplishments over his still very young career.
Is Nathan young? I thought he had plastic surgery. And Nathan really came in, he understood the financial situation. He came in and understood how and why customers buy our products, our competition, and really kind of dug into the business to understand it. And I think that really has given him a great foundation to now take this role as Chief Financial Officer here at Zebra.
So after college, I had the opportunity to join General Electric through on-campus recruiting, joined their financial development program, where I was able to work at GE Appliances, their aircraft engine division, so multiple different industries across General Electric, ending with GE Healthcare.
Look, whenever you see somebody who's really good at what they do, you have to look at kind of where they came from. And whether that's their family or the university they came from, it certainly shows well the way Nathan's performed here at Zebra. And it's been exciting to see him move through his career both at GE, now as he come to Zebra, and becoming the CFO is quite an achievement.
I think if you look over his career, the consistent success he's had in all his roles of being able to grow, strengthen the businesses he's been involved in, building stronger teams, leaving a positive legacy is truly the hallmark of his legacy, I'd say.
One of the primary things I think I took away from college is just to be a continuous learner, how to learn fast, how to adapt to doing different things, and those are all skill sets you need throughout your career to be successful. So one person I'd like to thank is my wife Megan. We met our freshman year and started dating our freshman year at Kentucky, where we both lived in Kerwin Tower. And so she's been part of the journey and really a partner from the beginning. She's made a lot of personal and professional sacrifices to help us get to this point. And I rely on her almost every single day for advice and input on work-related matters.
Nathan, congratulations on this really impressive award. We think the world of what job you're doing here at Zebra, and I'm sure the folks at University of Kentucky are just as proud.
A huge congratulations to you. I think this is just a terrific acknowledgement of all that you have accomplished in your yet very young career. And I look forward to working with you to ensure that we have many, many more accomplishments to celebrate over the coming years.
Congratulations, Nathan. Well deserved.
Congratulations.
Michelle, as Director of Alumni Engagement and producer of Simon Says, you took your crew up to Chicago to film Nathan for this video vignette. Tell us how it all went.
Simon, yes, it was a lot of fun visiting Nathan and his colleagues. Zebra Technologies had these high-tech monitors to wear as we checked in. It measured your personal activity so that we would keep our social distancing, and if we got too close, it would light up red. It was a great experience getting to see and learn about these products, and I will certainly not forget Jeff Schmitz, Zebra's HR marketing director. He had us in tears. He was a stand-up comedian for sure.
And now let's meet the 2020-2021 Hall of Fame inductees. Our first inductee is Janet Dietrich from the class of 1988. Janet earned her bachelor's degree in finance and is now the Global Senior Manager Director for the Macquarie Group in Houston, Texas.
Let's take a look.
My name is Janet Dietrich, and I am a Senior Managing Director here at Macquarie in the Commodities and Global Markets Division. Macquarie is a global financial services firm based in Sydney, Australia. We have institutional, investor, corporate, government, and retail clients all over the world. We have 16,000 staff. We operate in 32 markets, and we provide an array of products and services anywhere from asset management to retail and business banking, private wealth management, commodities trading in metals, energy, and agricultural markets. We are a very significant developer of renewables. The energy industry is a really fun place to work, and it's very important, and it's really critical to people all around the world and all of our societies. You know, if you think about it, energy impacts everything that we do. And to see how energy transition is evolving, it's really interesting to see where it's been, where we are right now, and with the importance of climate change and how this industry is going to evolve and develop for people all around the world. It's going to be really interesting to see.
Janet has a lot of experience and has been successful throughout her career, both in industry and in the financial world. And she brought to us a fierce intellect and understanding of the industry. Her ability to think through problems clearly, articulate solutions, and think a couple of steps ahead has been something that's really helped us navigate challenges over the last few years. Janet is an industry expert, fiercely loyal, someone that inspires people, and a true expert in her field.
So recently I was asked to take on a global role here in our division, leading our energy transition as all of our clients and communities and governments are on their decarbonization journeys toward a net zero economy. It is important for me to give back, and one of the things that I have been active in is the Finance Advisory Board at Gatton College. I work with the staff there. I have gotten to know Wendy Liu, who is terrific, by the way, and I've joined virtually her classes and talked a little bit about what I do in our industry and how the students can get involved in this industry going forward.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for what Janet has achieved both professionally and outside of the office. She's also very active in the community.
One of the things that I really like about Macquarie is the Macquarie Group Foundation, and that foundation is Macquarie's philanthropic arm. One of the organizations that the foundation has supported here in Houston is an organization that I'm very involved in, and that's the Hay Center. The Hay Center is really there to serve foster youth in our community.
Janet is very good at understanding an issue, and then once she understands it, she connects with it. She is connected with this issue because she understands the importance and she has seen the difference that the support makes. The Hay Center appreciates Janet's faith in our work and believing in us, and it is because of her being such a strong ambassador and advocate for the work that we do that we're in the position that we are in.
So I'm involved with International Women's Forum. It is an organization that really champions women's leadership globally and locally.
I know Janet as a member of our forum in Houston, and she is a wonderful leader and an example to women all over the world.
One of the exciting things that I did this past year was go climb Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the single highest peak in Africa and one of the top 7 around the world. It was just a fabulous journey.
Janet announced that she was going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, and she really wanted to turn it into an opportunity to raise funds for the Hay Center. And what we did was we thought about, she's climbing this mountain and the mountains that our youth have to climb in order to be successful. And taking that theme, we were able to raise more than $70,000 to benefit our youth. Not only was Janet our board chair when we were able to apply for this funding, it was because of Macquarie and Janet's leadership that we were able to get some seed money to start our bridge housing program. And we could not be doing this without Janet's leadership.
You know, the accomplishments that I am really proud of, there is one that is above all others, and that is my 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters, 25 and 23. I'm a very proud mom. I'm very proud of both of them. And I see as they've gone through school and as they've gone through college, the professors that they've had and the guidance that they've had, and what it means to them to have people that help them along the way. It's one of the reasons why I really try to stay involved. I really try to give back, and I just couldn't be more proud of them.
I think it's amazing that Janet has been recognised outside of our industry for her contribution, not only to our organisation, but to the industry in general. I think she brings a very special type of Kentucky magnetism to our office, and I'm very proud that she's been recognised for that.
I'm really honored to receive this award. I think professors can have a very big impact on students. One great lesson I learned was from Dr. Haywood, a former dean at the University of Kentucky. I had to write some sort of an essay, and I needed an A in order to get an A in the class. And I turned my paper in, and when I got my paper back, he gave me a B. And I tried all kinds of ways to get him to change his mind and convince him that I deserved an A. He did not change his mind. He left the B, and I have never forgotten that. I still have that essay paper at home, and I pulled it out a few years ago and I reread it. And I have to say that after rereading it, I'm not even sure I deserve a B on that paper. But I always remember him because I can remember thinking, if I had just tried a little bit harder and put just a little more effort in, I probably could have gotten that A. And I've tried to remember that ever since I had him in that class at UK.
She's one of the highest caliber executives that we have, and if that's the type of executive that's getting produced by the UK, we want to see some more of them. Congratulations, Janet. Such an achievement, well deserved.
Janet, I give you my heartfelt congratulations. You are a fabulous example of a UK grad, and UK is fortunate to have you among its alumni.
Janet, congratulations. This award is well deserved. I am so happy for you. I am so inspired by you, and you have set an amazing example for our youth, and your leadership has provided the most amazing support, and we are so grateful.
Surprise, surprise. This is the old professor who gave the B. Very happy to learn that she interpreted that B that way, that she needed to move that switch on commitment to achievement a little higher, and I congratulate her on doing that. If she comes to Lexington to visit, and if she'll bring that paper, we will have a ceremony to put it in my shredder. She is A+ in her career. Congratulations, Janet.
Janet, we're so honored to welcome you to the Gatton College Alumni Hall of Fame. Michelle, tell us about your trip to Houston to visit Janet.
Oh, our trip to Houston was great. Janet was so inspiring, to say the least. I loved her story about Dr. Haywood and how involved she is with the college through our Finance Advisory Board. She was absolutely wonderful.
Congratulations, Janet. Our second inductee is Terry Hemmings. Terry earned his bachelor's degree in business administration in 1981 and is president and CEO of Provident Entertainment, a division of Sony Music in Nashville, Tennessee.
I'm Terry Hemmings. I'm the president and CEO of Provident Entertainment. Provident is the division of Sony Music. We handle everything contemporary Christian, gospel, music publishing, recording, and film. I've been fortunate over the course of my career to work with artists like Amy Grant, Michael W. Smith, Jars of Clay, Third Day, Casting Crowns, Zach Williams. We just did a song last year with Dolly Parton. Snoop Dogg, made a record with him. It's quite a unique experience.
Terry's instincts are incredible, and his opinion matters. It matters to a lot of high-ranking people in the music industry. You know, I know all the things he's accomplished. You know, one of the things is I know he's on the board of the Grammys. You don't sit on that board without being significant in music. And Terry is significant.
Surviving in the music industry over the last 20 years is a major accomplishment. And Terry has not only survived, he's excelled. He was early to recognize Christian music.
Early in the business, there were lots of very talented artists. Most of them were regional or, in segmented parts of the country, and not being either discovered or finding a business structure that they could work within that would help them launch their career or take it to the next level. Well, I started in the business through a relationship with Amy Grant and her producer, Brown Bannister. Tried to put some business structure around what at the time was primarily a creative entity.
All the way from Amy Grant to Third Day, more recently, the last 15 years, he and I discovered Casting Crowns, and he signed Casting Crowns. The success that we've had with Casting Crowns, I know it's the highest selling debut album of all time. And they've gone to sell millions and millions of records. That wouldn't have happened if Terry hadn't have thought outside the box.
He's a great mix of that right brain, left brain kind of approach. He's got a great sense of the business aspect of it. He can read a P&L and all the financial schedules that we have to look at and know, as well as any financial person. But then he can move from that and go to the studio with an artist and have the dialogue directly with that artist.
Finding the combination of creativity and business and putting the capital in the right place and finding a way to support the talent ultimately has been the key to growing not only the contemporary Christian business, but the music business overall.
He's got a real sense of entrepreneurism to him, which has been a really important part of what Provident Entertainment has grown into and how they've remained healthy in a period of time, really the last 20 years of just utter disruption within our industry.
And he was really early in having the vision of recognizing the opportunity and of faith-based films.
It started with Facing the Giants, and then he's done Courageous, he's done War Room.
He recognized the distribution capability and leveraged what Sony has, and it's been extremely successful with that.
But he pretty much spearheaded that whole movement. I know that for a fact. And Sony Pictures, holds him in very high regards.
From a business perspective, as we all saw a lot of disruption that was coming from the digital space, instead of sitting there wringing the hands, hoping for something, he took action and moved forward. And that's the only way you can survive in this business, or really in any business. Provident might not even be here had he not had that presence to move in that direction.
Being able to truly understand the heart of the creative, as well as speak with our finance group in New York in an intelligent manner and understand what they're talking about most of the time. I think those skills I really took away from school. My 4 years at UK were some of the best years of my life. Just the experience of having a great sports team and enjoying fall football and Keeneland and all the things that Lexington has to offer. It was a wonderful 4 years.
Good leaders are always challenged themselves and their teams to continue to learn. And so I think those are all attributes and hallmarks of who Terry is. And obviously, what he learned at UK, I think was very, very important building blocks to get him to that place.
When you look at what Terry's done, he definitely deserves to be in this and to have this award and be the receiver of this award.
It's one of the greatest honors of my life, and just to be recognized for doing something that I love doing anyway is very humbling, and I'm confident it's going to be one of the things that I remember the most when I get to the end of my career.
Terry, I'd just like to congratulate you on a job well done.
Anytime you make the Hall of Fame on anything, it means you're the best of the best, and you truly are the best of the best.
I'm so proud and honored to be able to be a part of your induction. It's well deserved, and I know it's something that you and your family will cherish. But again, I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be a part of this. Congratulations.
I'm just honored beyond words, frankly, and of course it made my mother happy.
Hi, Terry. It's Mom and Dad. We are so happy to be here to congratulate you on this distinctive honor. What a great reward for your hard work and dedication over the years.
We're so proud of you, and we love you so very much. We're so excited to see what your future holds.
We love you, Terry.
Terry, it is our pleasure to welcome you to the 2020-2021 Gatton College Alumni Hall of Fame.
Simon, we were all starstruck with Terry. Nashua was wonderful, and getting to see Terry in his home strumming his guitar was such a treat.
Congratulations, Terry.
Congrats.
Next up is Dr. Rodney H Mabry from the class of 1969. Rodney holds a bachelor's degree in economics from the Gatton College and is President Emeritus of the University of Texas at Tyler.
I'm Rod Mabry, President Emeritus of the University of Texas at Tyler.
I go way back with Rod and Merle. Probably over 25 years. When I was mayor of the city of Tyler, he was the president, and we worked very closely on the growth and seeing things happen out here, and he just did an incredible job as president.
This university was just an upper division university that drew from junior colleges, and I came to build it into something worthy of the University of Texas system. Tyler is a wonderful place. It's a beautiful campus with the buildings surrounding lakes. It was easy to sell students on the university when we got them to campus, and we were continuously building.
What's incredible is he tripled the enrollment, and he did it in a quality manner. Creating incredible programs, adding over 100 acres to the campus, new degree programs. He was an incredible president.
To do that in that period of time, of course, you build a lot of buildings. We added colleges, College of Arts and Sciences, a College of Pharmacy. We added satellite campuses. We have a campus in Palestine, a campus in Longview, and a very large engineering program in Houston.
He was driven to have successful outcomes for the students. His idea of success was planning what was needed, delivering, and the delivery was making sure we had great students come out the other end. That to him was success, and that excited him.
Of course, having Merle at his side is probably why he was successful, because she's incredible. They're just two quality individuals.
I learned a lot from UK, but probably the most important thing was I met my wife in my senior year on a blind date.
Since we met in '68, that's a couple of years ago, he's just been my best friend.
We have just really enjoyed being together all our lives. We're good friends, and I guess that's what really matters.
Rod was a kind of a breath of fresh air. He's such a genuine person. He has such a likable personality.
I have weaknesses, and she fills those in. I'm not sure she has any.
We did make a really great partnership, and you know, I liken my life with him to riding on the back of the motorcycle. Did he tell you we had a Harley?
He was very careful to give his wife Merle credit for everything that she contributed to the university, her investments, her time. He made it clear that they were a team and a package, and that just spoke volumes to the whole campus.
We enjoyed it from the get-go, mostly because the people were so wonderful. He's just a lot of fun.
Dr. Rod Mabry is one of the most entrepreneurial, innovative people I have ever known. And so if you want someone who's always thinking about the future, that's Rod Mabry. He can do things that you didn't think were possible.
We wanted the students to have a full university experience, so of course that had to include NCAA athletics. Well, we had none. We had no fields. Rod had the vision to make it happen, and we went from no sports to national champions.
And we were trying to create a university that had a lot of features of a private university, a high-touch, high-quality vision of it. For me, it was always, wherever I've been, always about quality. You want to be the best at what you're trying to do.
Dr. Mabry never does anything halfway. In fact, he would always push us to do something that would have a lasting legacy for students, a legacy for donors. If you go to that university now, you will see a vibrant, mature, robust campus. It wasn't that way when he began. He built that campus.
When you think about Rod and Merle, not only did they participate in the University of Texas at Tyler's growth, but they also participate in the growth of our city. They were involved in the chamber, the Economic Development Council. Whenever we needed anything at the city of Tyler, we called on them in terms of not just higher education, but in terms of economic development. They played an integral part of this entire community. And that's why they are so loved, and that's why they've meant so much to our community.
So what he did was go beyond just the campus and engage the rest of the community, not with him just getting out, but them coming to the campus here. He was all about the connectivity with the greater Tyler community.
When the Board of Regents thought about how we could best honor and thank Rod Mabry, of course we thought of probably one of the highest honors you could give, and that was naming him President Emeritus of the University of Texas at Tyler, which was a unanimous vote by the University of Texas Board of Regents.
Names are important. After being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Dr. Rodney Mabry will always be connected to the University of Kentucky, Gatton College of Business and Economics. That's a big deal.
Receiving the Hall of Fame designation for the Gatton College means quite a bit. The UK was a perfect fit for me. I had a ball there too. The people around us in the debate program, the people around me in the business school who were so friendly and so encouraging, and at the same time so determined that we learn a lot, I carried that with me all the way through. I also prepared a mindset for me to be successful in all the things I tried to do later on.
I'm proud that he's getting that award, and I know that he has worked and earned every bit of it. But it all started with that investment in him when he was there. He has invested in our students the same way here in Tyler, Texas. And we hope we have the same level of success stories as Rod Mabry is to the University of Kentucky.
Congratulations, Rod, on this incredible honor. May God bless you and Merle.
Thank you, Rod, for investing in my life, for investing in my family and my career. You've made a difference to us, and we're so grateful for it. Congratulations on this wonderful honor of being inducted into the Gatton College of Business and Economics Hall of Fame. You deserve it.
Congratulations, Rod. I'm so proud of you for this awesome honor and award that you're receiving. Of course, you had to work a long time for it, but you deserve it. In all seriousness, what you did to just transform Tyler, Texas, with the University of Texas at Tyler while you were here, has changed lives, many that you will never see the results of, but it has been life-changing for our community.
Well, Rod, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You've had such a great career. We've had a wonderful 51 years together. I love you.
Rod, we are so proud and honoured to have you inducted into this year's Hall of Fame. How was your visit with Rod Mabry and his wife Merle?
Oh, Simon, we wish you could have been there. Dr. Mabry and his wife Merle were absolute gems. Everyone we interviewed in Tyler loves Rod and Merle. They were both such a pleasure to work with, and the love between them is so inspiring. They were so much fun too. When we found out he drove that red Corvette to campus that day, we jumped up and took the cameras outside to get a shot of them driving off. It was a great time.
Our next inductees are something of a power couple. Rosemary Thurston from the class of 1986 is an accounting graduate and partner at Alston & Bird in Atlanta. David Thurston earned his bachelor's degree in accounting in 1981 and is the owner and principal of the moving and storage company NetMove, located in Atlanta, Charlotte, and Winston-Salem.
Let's take a look.
It really is fitting that the University of Kentucky is making this a joint award to Rosemary and David because they are true partners.
I'm Rosemary Thurston, and I graduated from the University of Kentucky in accounting in 1986.
My name's David Thurston. I graduated from the University of Kentucky in 1981 with a degree in accounting. I had a small portable storage company. I bought NetMove, and so I merged the two of them together. And so now we have operations in Atlanta, Charlotte, and Winston-Salem.
I am currently a partner at the law firm of Alston & Bird, and I head the REITs and real estate funds practice group nationally. Alston & Bird is an international law firm. We have 800 lawyers and we serve clients all across the globe. So we've got offices just about everywhere. And we are one of the most prestigious law firms in the country. So we work with all kinds of companies and individuals that invest in real estate, everything from a small family office all the way to the largest investment managers in the world. And literally one of the clients I'm working with today owns over $500 billion worth of commercial real estate globally. And so over my career, I have helped clients raise over $50 billion in offerings of equity securities to buy and invest in real estate.
Well, Rosemary brings to Alston & Bird the combination of skills, combination of talents that makes someone enormously successful and respected, not only by her immediate team, but by those around her, and sets a great example for our future lawyers and future generations. You only have to be in the room with her about 3 minutes to realize that she's experienced, that she's knowledgeable in her area, and that you can rely on her judgment. And if you follow it, it's a pathway to good things.
She's been recognized by multiple organizations. She's recognized by Chambers USA, Chambers Global, as one of the best real estate lawyers in the country.
She's greatly respected by clients, but she also has enormous respect within the firm. We're governed by an 8-person board of directors, and it's elected by the partnership, and it's no surprise that Rosemary is elected to be a part of that.
I met her when she was a freshman, and you know, it's interesting to watch somebody develop. As she progressed through her career, the fact is she's a woman in a man's world. Watching her navigate that after all these years, it's just amazing what she's accomplished and how she's navigated that. So, I mean, who wouldn't be proud of her?
So I would say my favorite quality in David is he's a lot of fun, and we really enjoy being together. I would say we share very similar passions: faith, family, friends. We really enjoy being together, and I'm looking forward to the next 32 years.
My husband and I have traveled the world. We've been to Russia with the Thurstons. They have an adventurous spirit, and they're fun to be with.
Well, David Thurston's contributions to the credit union make it a better place. He's got a lot of great ideas, and he uses his experience in the small business that he owns and his former professional career at Emory to help the credit union make better decisions and to contribute in the ways that he has that have been very, very meaningful to the credit union.
I graduated with a degree in accounting, and then I moved to Emory University, and I was there for 20 years. And so that was kind of the big chunk of my career, was spending time at Emory University, and it was a lot of fun.
She and David have a fabulous relationship. It is truly a 50-50. As accomplished as a professional as Rosemary is, I would not be doing justice if I didn't talk about what a great mother she is. She cares deeply. Both of them love their children dearly and support their kids.
Both my wife and I were first-generation college students, and we've been unbelievably blessed. And you know, when you do a little soul searching there, you think about what really made a difference to me. It was the education.
So the scholarship that we established for a UK Gatton student is for first-generation college students.
To hopefully help somebody else with that, so that they can kind of get over that bridge because they were a first-year college student.
If we can take that financial pressure off a first-generation Kentucky college student and enable them to go back to their communities and to their families and transform lives, that's really meaningful to us, and we're just honored and pleased to be a part of it.
The University of Kentucky must be a tree of great nurture. Both Rosemary and David Thurston are intellectuals of the highest caliber, morally, intellectually, and philanthropically. And Rosemary and David Thurston are perfect examples. They have made their families proud, they've made the University of Kentucky proud, and they are proud to have gone to the University of Kentucky.
You know, I would say that if the University of Kentucky if everyone they produce is as good as David is and as successful as he is, then they're doing the world a favor.
When I think about Rosemary's achievements and I think about the things that brought that about, I can't help but to come back to the fundamental training that she had early on. And the university should take a great deal of pride in that, and it's clearly something that has set her on a path for success.
Well, I'm really humbled by the recognition and very, very proud. And I really want to give a shout out to my dad, who I know will be watching this. When I was at UK, we had a fun tradition of a father-daughter dinner after every semester when my grades would come. And when I got a 4.0, he took me out for a fancy dinner, and he had special cards printed out that said 4.0, Rosemary, way to go. And so thank you, Dad, and I know this means a lot to you as well.
Rosemary, on behalf of the entire law firm, congratulations on this well-deserved honor. And thank you for what you have done for Alston & Bird. Thank you for what you have done for the university, and thank you for the example you have set.
David, I'd like to say that I think that you deserve this award based on your accomplishments in life and your career, and for sure what you do for us at the credit union. I would give you one myself if I had a chance.
Congratulations, Rosemary, for this award. I can't imagine anybody that deserves it more than you. I'm glad to be along for the ride on this one, but again, I'm so proud of you. I love you.
God has given Rosemary many talents, and she has used them well to the benefit of herself, her family, and her community. And congratulations, David. You two are truly a well-suited pair. And you've done everything together, and it's very fitting that you receive this award together.
David, I want to say congratulations to you as well. You deserve this not only for your incredible animal spirits and your entrepreneurial drive, but also for being my coach throughout my legal career. I could not have done it without my lifetime partner in you.
Rosemary and David, we welcome you both to the Gatton College Alumni Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Simon, I'm really excited to have Rosemary and David as our first couple to be inducted in the same year. They were both incredible, as that video speaks for itself.
We are honored to welcome the new inductees to the 2020-2021 Gatton College Alumni Hall of Fame. Congratulations. We are so proud of all you've achieved throughout your careers. We can't wait to host next year's event, as we plan to be in person next April. Won't that be a wonderful change?
After a year of uncertainty and loss, it has never been more important to celebrate the achievements of our alumni and friends. On behalf of the University of Kentucky, we are so proud to have each of you represent this special place. Your outstanding accomplishments are inspiring, and we are deeply grateful for your meaningful contributions to the workforce. So I'm pleased to welcome you to this new chapter, one marked by excellence, further binding you to the place you can always call home. Congratulations.
Simon, thank you for having me co-host tonight's event. It was such a pleasure.
Michelle, thank you so much. Have a great evening, everyone, and stay well.